Good morning, guys. It is Friday, the 101st day of doing this, and it is 8:54 a.m. Here is your daily dose of hope. And last night I turned on to meditation by 10:30. I was on the phone though, at least like on a phone call, so I still followed my rule. But yeah, it's been a really big week, and so I'm not feeling like amazing. And the reason I'm sharing that is I'm still like not just getting stuff done, but I'm like, oh, you still deserve, and it might sound obvious, but this is new for me. It's like you still deserve to drink a bunch of water, you know? You still deserve to take a shower. You still deserve to, potentially help someone, right? So that's me. This is me walking the walk. And for today's quote, I got a good one. I was looking through my quotes and I was like, I think this is a good one. And I am not about shaming, like, well, why don't you have what you want? Like in that way, it's more of, or not, it's not more of, it's empowering. I-N, right? Powering. So this is like a flow chart, okay? So it basically says, are you happy? Yes or no. If you are happy, keep doing whatever you're doing. If you aren't happy, if you said no, then the next question is, do you want to be happy? Yes or no. If you don't want to be happy, keep doing whatever you're doing. If you do want to be happy, change something. Now, I want you to think of this as like, they're not actually, but we're going to consider them like micro changes. So one idea, like a practical idea you could do, is set a timer for every hour. And when that timer goes off, ask yourself, am I happy right now? What is something I can do right now that doesn't depend on anybody else to, create that feeling of happiness for myself? And obviously you can think a lot deeper too about, major life changes. But my point is that, sometimes we think, well, survival is like all or nothing, black or white, like extremes. It doesn't have to be that. And so, for instance, one micro thing I did is after I took my shower, I was like, turn on the vent fan for the shower. And until the mirror is defogged, just breathe. These things that, we either were never taught or, we just don't think they make a difference. I'm telling you from personal experience, they make the difference. And in my shower, I got an awesome idea, for the community on how to really make it effective. I'm going to combine all the things that I've learned and that I use. And so in real time, people are going to make, progress, because that truly is my, my desire. So that being said, so it's 8:58 a.m. I'm just proud of myself because I woke up and I was like, and I said, okay, use a tool. And I did 3 meditations. I did 3 tappings. Then I went in my chair. I set my timer for 15 minutes and went in my rocking chair, and I was like, okay, what's the kind of problem? Like, how can I help myself right now? And then I realized that it's going to help me to do a sun salutation because it's like limbering up the body. So I did that. And yeah, it's really amazing when we start doing something new and living in a different way. And so the external evidence is not there yet, but we start living differently. So we have to remind ourselves that everything that was the familiarity zone, including that, is going to rise up to be like, what are you doing? So, as I'm starting this community, it's like all my stuff is coming up of like, not my stuff, but stuff that has been dumped on me. And it's like, actually, that's not actually true. So we're still going to take a step anyway. So that's why I'm posting, even though I'm not feeling the best. It's like, it's just because I'm yeah, it's like the familiarity. And when we're tired, when we're not feeling great, I think of it like, we've talked about, people say like, your defenses are down, right? So this is me still taking those steps to show my nervous system, you're okay. You can still talk, So that being said, I'm going to, I drank a lot of water this morning already because I'm like, that's something that's good for me that I can do. And I have a meeting at 11:30, so I think I'm going to, I've already done my sun salutation. I'm looking at my post-it system. So I think I'm going to do, probably I'll try the push-ups and the crunches and see. But yeah, just drink a ton of water. And it's incredible how you can like feel one way and still be happy. And that's what I want for you too. And so I wore this shirt on purpose. It says stop and smell the flowers, Like right now the birds are chirping, Right now, like right this second, the house isn't on fire, Like there isn't an emergency, but depending on, what we've been through, and we click into that without realizing it. And so then we don't understand why we're so stressed. But in my community, I'm going to explain all that and like help, like not just help, but show you how to have success, moments of success without anything external changing. And like I said, that is the ultimate power. We're going to like fuel your power so that whatever you decide to do in your life, you are like the creator of your life. You're not letting external control how you feel. And, I've known all this, but I was like, I would really benefit from someone scaffolding me like we do with kids. Just it's an effective way to learn something. So it's like you learn it and you're supported as you learn it, So that's what I'm going to offer. But like I said, for today, my daughter's, still home. So, meaning she hasn't left for the summer yet. So I'm trying to also just live in today as well. But I hope this is helpful. And yeah, so the next thing I'm going to do, like I said, I'm going to tell myself drink at least 20 more ounces of water. And I reverse engineered my day already. So I think I'm going to, go in my chair or something. I would like to, just putting it out to the universe, I would like to find the case for my earbuds so I can charge my earbuds. Right now, they're somewhere. And that's okay. They'll show up. So anyway, okay. Love you guys. Have a good day.